This video has 8.2 million views in literally a month. This is about a group of high schoolers that play a prank on a mom and end up killing her.
Was this an accident? There's always two sides of every story.
I'm not liking this.
I don't like this from day one.
I don't like it either.
Neither does the family of the lady that...
Excuse me, I know that. I have felt very bad about that. That is sickening to me. And I have even said this is a horrible thing, but for you to sit here and say that he had something to do with this, you know, I feel really bad for this lady that's gone and her family. And this is not good to do to our family. This is going to rip my family apart. I'm going to lose my job.
This isn't for all parents, but it's definitely true for some and a percentage. A lot of parents know their kid and they know whether they were involved in a crime once they learn the nature of it pretty quickly. But not all. We'll see where this lady stands.
I love that toy more than anything.
Tammy, I know.
That boy.
Monday,
distancing.
September 2nd, 2019. It's Labor Day in Logan, Ohio, and 44-year-old photographer Victoria Schafer is taking advantage of the beautiful day at Hocking Hills State Park to capture 6 high school students for their senior portraits. Schafer has just finished taking the photos and is walking back up the staircase when the students hear an unforgettable, loud cracking sound. When they look back, Schafer is in a heap on the staircase, not moving. Lying nearby is a large log that must have tumbled from the cliff above. The crack they heard was the log landing on Schafer's head. One of the students runs up the staircase to grab her cell phone.
911, where's your emergency?
All right, they say a branch fell on her.
When rescue crews arrive, they find Schafer, a mother of 4, dead, most likely killed instantly by the falling log. Since this is a state park, officers with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources are the first investigators on the scene.
Detective Robinson, Hocking County Sheriff's Office. Today's date, September 3rd, 2019. Time is now approximately 11:29. Presence myself with Detective Investigator Troy Newman with ODNR.
As they inspect the scene, they notice the log that killed Schafer is almost exactly 6 feet long, weighing approximately 75 pounds.
That looks like
it
was
appears
cut.
to be weathered with clean cuts.
Yeah.
This tells them it didn't just fall off a dead tree. They head to the top of the cliff to try to find out where the log came from.
We're right above the top of Old Man's Cave is what I know this as. On top of here to my left there's a walkway where the tunnel would be located. In front of us is where the tree stump was located, and we'll be doing a walk through here.
Up top, they see other cut logs, the same size, in a pile, 44 feet away from the cliff, nowhere near the edge, and certainly not close enough that they could roll off on their own.
What we believe is here, located in this section, is where the approximately 6-foot log was located at, which you can still kind of see where the log was located with discoloration, where it's been there for quite some time.
They begin to form the theory that someone must have moved the log from the pile over to the cliff.
It was carried
Whoa!
over approximately about where Nicole and Rose is at.
I am so stunned right now because if there is any world where any kids thought that it would be funny, to drop a log on a teacher or another student's head, that's not funny. That's not a prank. That's a group of kids where the ringleader is a sadist. This happens quite often. I know it may seem aggressive to label a child or any human being as a sadist. Sadists are very real. They live amongst us. You will find them commonly in fraternities and sororities, okay? Sadists are usually born from children that had a sadistic parent or something of that nature. It's more common than you would think. And this happens a lot where a sadistic child is the ringleader of a group. They don't know that they're sadists, but they do like pain, and the pranks that they convince their friends to join in on are usually physically or emotionally harmful. And they climb to the top of the ranks so that they can enact this on the group.
They're going to do a exact measurement from the edge down to where the female deceased was found.
The ODNR investigators determined the log fell 76 feet, about the height of a 6-story building.
Oh my God, that
and
is
with the log weighing
terrifying.
75 pounds, they begin to suspect that it would have taken more than one person to get the log from the pile to the edge of the cliff and then eventually over it. They determined Schafer's death is suspicious, and they call in homicide investigators from the Hocking County Sheriff's Office. Hocking Hills is a popular local hiking spot, and this being Labor Day, the park is filled with families and hikers. Who would throw a heavy log over a cliff on a busy day in the park, knowing someone could have likely been standing below?
They don't care.
Over the next several weeks,
They
detectives
want
speak
somebody
with witnesses
standing
who
below.
were at the park that day. They learned people were spotted on the cliff before the log tumbled over, but so far they are no closer to figuring out.
Also, look, abusive people, sadists, whatever you want to, emotionally manipulative people, deep down inside, they know that they enjoy hurting people. They don't necessarily phrase it that way. They don't think it that way consciously top level, but they do know, I like to do this to this person because it makes me feel better. And that's like their little secret that they hold on to. They know that they are that way. And because they're aware that it's bad, these people always set up plausible deniability and then sometimes rope in other participants so that they can take some of the shame off of them. They fucking know. They know.
Who threw the log. Finally, on October 8th, a month after Schafer's death, a call comes in to the Hocking County Sheriff's Office.
One of the kids talks because they felt guilty. They always do.
Hello?
Hi, is this Deb?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Deb. This is Lieutenant Robinson from the Hocking County Sheriff's Office. I had a message
Yeah.
to give you a call.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, my daughter's a student at Logan High School, and she has a friend.
Wait, let me just mention this. Just Katie said, are they calling it a prank to lessen the charge? Girl, they're calling it a prank because it's like when somebody says something horrible to you and they say, what? It's just a joke. What? It's just a prank. What? I didn't mean it. Because they're putting the responsibility on you as though you're not fun. You can't handle the joke. You can't handle a prank. It's the same exact thing.
Hi, is this Deb?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Deb. This is Lieutenant Robinson from the Hocking County Sheriff.
Last thing. And also, that phrase, it's just a joke. It's just a prank. What they're really saying is like, what? I can't take the accountability for what I did to you to make myself feel better, making you feel bad. So I'm going to put it back on you.
Yeah. Okay, my daughter's a student at Logan High School, and she has a friend that she rides the bus with.
Somebody
And
told.
this friend's boyfriend had admitted to her that he took part in the death of, I'm trying to think of what her name was, Miss Schafer. Yeah, at the state park. Actually, I'm going to have you speak to my daughter. She can give you the information a little bit better than what I can.
Yeah, let me just say, these two are me. I've said this all the time. You do something wrong, you kill somebody, don't tell me, bitch. I'm telling. I'm calling. I'm giving first, last names, locations, timestamps. I'm testifying, hand on the Bible. You're buddy. Don't tell me nothing.
Hi.
So, the girl at the bus with, her now ex-boyfriend, Jordan Buckley, apparently was one of the two boys at the park.
Oh, she is saying this with her chest. You hear her phone? She said, put me on the phone with the officers. So her now ex-boyfriend, Jordan Buckley, yo, round of applause for the snitch, okay? We've heard for years, snitches get stitches, mind your business, do XYZ. No, girl, when it's safe, that I will give that caveat because I get it. When it's safe, do the right thing, okay? When it's safe. No look, I don't think people have to whistle blow 24/7 because sometimes whistleblowing can put you in danger, okay? But when it's safe, I love it.
I didn't know about this until this morning on the bus when told me, but she has a message on her phone. I don't know if she's deleted it now that she's told me or not, but of him saying that there's something serious happened. It was right after apparently the incident at the park, that something serious happened at the park and that he needs to talk to her, but he can't send it over text. And then apparently on the 3rd at school, he told her what happened. Apparently, according to what he told, he and one other boy, apparently the other boy's a junior, but I don't know his name. They were at the park and they were messing around with the branch, and that's how it fell and hit Miss Schafer.
Do you have a phone number for Jordan?
Ooh.
I do not, and I don't know his social media. I'm not allowed to have social media myself, so.
Yo.
What grade TN?
And look what happens when you keep your child off of social media. They become good, honest citizens. Yo, that's crazy. Crazy.
10th.
Yo, I'm fucking with that,
Hocking
though.
County Sheriff's Detective Dustin Robeson and ODNR investigator Troy Newman head to Jordan Buckley's high school and bring him into a conference room for questioning.
This is
The
him.
first thing they notice is that he has an injury to his hand.
Why do you look like a... He just looks like a prank YouTuber. Like, if I was scrolling through my Instagram reels and I saw somebody say, "What's up, chat? Today we're gonna expert," like, it would literally be this guy with the cast on too. Like that, he just looks like it. Why is he smiling? You know?
Yeah, it was. Well, I do like tricks and stuff on the scooter, like at skate parks and stuff.
Okay. My theory is that this is a group of boys, and the ringleader has some type of sadistic trait. They like pain. Okay, it happens all the time. As we meet this cast of characters, pay attention to their traits and see if you can identify who the ringleader is, and if you feel like they have those traits that I described. So, look, we're using true crime to test your knowledge and keep you safe in the streets, okay?
This actually was not a skate park. I was just riding my tricks and stuff on the scooter, like at skate parks and stuff. And, well, this actually was not a skate park. I was just riding my scooter through town at this point. And I live over by the Carlin house, and I was riding down the hill, and I fell, and my thumb went.
The investigators move on to reading Jordan his Miranda rights, and he quickly seems ready to talk.
Now that I know what this is about, I was there that day. I don't remember what day it was, but I know it's in like September. So
Eager to talk.
it was last month. Me and my friends were.
I know you're nervous and you're going to get it all out. That's great. We want you to get it all out. Just let me finish up a few things right here, and we'll let you talk as much as you want.
Okay, wait. JoJo said this. He feels like second in command. Bitch, I agree. This kid likes attention, eager to talk. Either means that he thinks he's really good at manipulating, so he will talk because he is confident that he'll get away with it. They always are. Or eager to talk means that he thinks he hasn't done anything wrong, and so it's not on him. It could go either way. We'll continue.
Nothing really happened.
The detectives finish reading Jordan his rights, then they get down to business.
Obviously, you're ready to start rambling. Let us, talk. You want to hear.
Well,
we're wanting to listen, so spill it.
Well, so that day, me and my friends, I don't know if you guys want me to give you their names or not.
Of course, dumbass.
It doesn't really matter. Jaden Churches.
This is a murder investigation, not a fucking Snapchat post. Yes, honey, we want names.
Miranda Spencer and I don't know his last name.
How old are they?
Miranda is 19. Jaden is 16 or 17. I know he's his junior. We were just walking around, bored. So we were like, let's go on a hike, and we just went on a hike.
Where'd you hike at?
You know when you go down, you cross the bridge, and you go up?
So you was at Old Man's Cave?
Yeah, we were at Man's Cave. That's where we went. And then when we went there, nothing was happening, but we went up, like on the back side of the hill. And then we came back because some guy told us that some woman got smashed by a branch. So we turned around and we went down to the bottom part.
branch.
And then we came back up and there was a bunch of like EMS people running past us and sirens and everything.
Really?
Yes.
Now, mind you, when the girl spoke to the police earlier, the one we said was raised, right? She said that this Buckley guy was Jordan Buckley, directly connected to the murders. So, and the reason she knew this was because he felt so guilty that he told somebody they were messing around with the branches. So the fact that he says, whoa, we heard that some woman got smashed by a branch. You were involved. Why are you acting so distant now when you felt guilty earlier?
But Jordan appears to be leaving out some details.
Of course.
The investigators call him out on it.
This is the time to come clean because there's some allegations been brought against you.
What were they?
Well, you was there. You confirmed that you was there. We
Yeah.
knew that you was there. So there's more to this story. Tell us about the branch being up on top.
Well, but I didn't do anything. Like, I wasn't.
He really
I
thinks
just
he
don't
didn't
like
do
snitching
anything.
on people. That's the problem.
Now, Jordan's story starts to change.
This is the time.
I know,
This is
but-
not about snitching. This is about telling the truth. And telling the truth gets you farther than not telling the truth. Me and Jaden walked all the way farther down, like clear to the end, not where the metal bridge is. This guy did say that to us, but we did end up going back down. But I skipped a part of what we did. We walked all the way down to the end of this, and Jaden kicked off a branch. Not a branch, it was a log. It was a big log, like probably this wide, this long, and he kicked it, and it rolled off the cliff, and it made a loud
Why did they add this music to the video? Like, what is going on?
bang, so we ran, and he kicked it, and it rolled off the cliff, and it made a loud bang, so we ran. I don't know if I wasn't like paying attention to what he was doing, so I don't know if he intentionally kicked it or if he like stumbled on it.
No, you know.
No, he didn't pick it up at all, not that I saw.
How to get on the other side of the tree?
I have no idea.
All of you went together and
Based on
rolled
what
it?
the witness told them, the investigators know Jordan is lying, and soon his story begins to fall apart.
It's also funny because some people come in the interrogation room and they're so confident. They really think that they think because they've been lying to their parents for 13 years and getting away with it because mom is just non-confrontational, they think that they're a good liar. But none of these kids, these 17-year-old, 18, 19, whatever-year-old kids, are better liars than these 4 guys who have clearly been doing this for a long time are investigators. They know what they're doing. You're not getting past them.
Based on what the witness told them, the investigators know Jordan is lying, and soon his story begins to fall apart.
You've been following this on TV.
Following what?
This story on TV. Have you seen
No.
anything on TV? Social media?
I haven't seen anything about it.
Nothing. You don't even know what happened that day.
No, I just didn't acknowledge any of it.
You didn't acknowledge anything?
Yeah, I just didn't like think anything of it.
So you know what happened?
Not really.
You had no idea.
Not really.
So when you sent a text to your girlfriend at the time,
I mean, yeah, I knew what happened, but I didn't know what happened to cause that, like completely what happened.
So he told
Like I
his
was there with my friends.
Oh my God. So he told his girlfriend and then they broke up. And then she told a friend.
But I wasn't the one that did it. And I know that it killed the woman when it fell down on her. And I heard the loud bang, and I saw Jaden run, and I was running with Jaden.
so why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you do anything?
Because I was freaking out, and I thought I was going to get in trouble for it.
Because you were
Yeah.
involved.
And I didn't want to get charges pressed against me for like involuntary manslaughter or something.
So you have researched this.
No, I just know a lot because I've been in trouble
Well, they're
with
gonna
cops
find out.
before. And it's not fun. So I tried to like not even like deal with it at all.
So you just wanted to block it out.
Yeah, basically.
Act like it never happened.
Jordan's lies tumble out one by one, but nothing gets past the investigators.
Did
Exactly.
Jane talk to you anymore about this?
Nope.
Now he's getting nervous.
You guys didn't make a pact and say, we got to keep this a secret.
Well, yeah, we did say that. That's why I told you that story. But then after I realized the severity of it, I could get in a lot more trouble for his actions if I'm the one not doing anything. Because I was tipped off already that this was going to happen, but I didn't. Like someone told me.
He's
that
getting
told me guys
nervous.
about all this, so I kind of knew what it was about. So I kind of texted Jaden and was like, "Dude, something's going to happen. We're going to get caught." I said, "I don't know what you want me to say, but I'm not getting in trouble for you." I said, "I won't tell them, but if they ask me, I'm not going to completely lie and get myself in trouble." And then he said, "Okay, I'm not really worried about it."
At this point, the school has brought Jaden Churchhouse and his mother into another room to wait while they talk to Jordan.
When you guys talk to Jaden, he's probably going to come in here and plead the fifth.
So what's pleading the fifth?
Like he might not say anything. He might say nothing happened.
He's gonna say this.
He's going to plead the fifth in an interrogation. They're so young. They're so young.
No, he won't say that because he knows I didn't do it.
He's going to get arrested.
He's in trouble. Why wouldn't he say that you did it?
I don't know. If he says I did it, I'll be like, no, I did not do that.
Did Jaden say he did it?
Yeah, Jaden's told me that he did it before.
What did the girl say?
Yeah, he said that in front of them.
Okay. So the girl
said-
would say.
He said I already caught a body by the age of 16. So he more bothered with his funny.
He said what?
I already got a body at the age of 16.
You think this is funny?
What did I say about the profile of this child before we even started this? So it looks like our ringleader might be this guy named Jaden. And Jaden is bragging that he has hurt humans before.
Yeah, Jaden's told me that he did it before.
What did the girl say?
Yeah, he said that in front of them.
Okay. So the girl
said-
would say.
He said I already caught a body by the age of 16. So he more bothered with his funny.
He said what?
I already got a body at the age of 16.
You think this is funny?
I don't think it's funny. I think that's the only reason why I'm telling y'all this, because I think it's serious. It's very serious. Someone lost their life for someone being stupid and messing around.
After talking to Jordan for nearly an hour, the detectives leave. Jordan seems unbothered while he waits.
No, he's bothered.
When the investigators come back in, Jordan wants to show them what he was wearing that day. He tells them he and Jaden took a selfie while they were at the park, but they noticed something
AI? Yeah, this fucking AI. Jesus. As a viewer, the generative random AI of something you're narrating like doesn't do anything for me. Like, yeah, I could have done without this frame. Just you guys know, I could have done without this frame. You could have just said it. Okay, sorry.
unsettling about the photo.
Was that before or after?
That was after he did it.
Their day was so eventful, it would seem, that they wanted to remember it with a selfie. Then, as Jordan is showing the detectives where he was standing when Jaden kicked the log over the ledge, he says something even more disturbing.
I have to say something because this is just I was just being retarded. I told that I did do this with him, but I did not. I was just trying to act cool in front of her.
How old is he? Now, wait a minute. This was filmed in 2019. That was the peak where you can't say that word. Discord boys in the interrogation room.
Because I thought it was cool, but it's not. After I realized the severity of it, and
You know what police gonna get you?
charges.
Charged with murder.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If it comes down to it, I would literally take a lie detector test for this. Like, if you guys do not believe me, I will 100% take a lie detector test, and I 100% will prove to you that I had nothing to do with it, and I did not kick or touch that log.
Why didn't you stick and say something?
Because I don't know. I was freaked out about it because I thought it was just all going to go away and everybody would have forgot about it.
You're going to forget about a death?
No, I don't know.
You ever see what a woman looks like with her head bashed open?
No.
You want to see it?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Irresponsible act.
That moment was actually kind of good because the detective is doing a test to see how he kind of reacts to that, going from this line of questioning to this extremity in that statement and seeing how he acts. Like, that was a test.
4 kids without a mom. Husband without a wife.
Yep, she had 4 kids.
Grow up. It's time to grow up right now.
Did you touch that wall?
Yes!
Come on.
Yeah, you did.
Give me a second. When I was standing in front
Yes,
of
you
him,
did.
Wait a minute. Before you answer, I'm going to tell you something. You know what DNA is?
Yeah,
You do.
yeah, I know what DNA is. So I touched the log to move it out of the area, but I did.
To move it out of the area.
To move it, it was right in between these trees, and he pushed it out. And then I helped him push it out, but he kicked it down. I didn't kick it. So I did touch the wall.
So you helped him.
No, I didn't know he was going to kick it off.
But you
I helped him pull it out, yeah.
Around 2:20 p.m., detectives get word that Jordan's mom, who had been notified at work that her son is being interviewed by police, is on the phone in the school resource office, and they head there to let her know what's going on.
Were you a part of it, Jordan?
I didn't, push it off, but I moved the log with him. I pulled it out. I didn't know he was going to kick it off, though.
But a woman died. Why did you not tell Chris and I this?
Because I
I'm sorry you guys
freaked
have to
out,
hear this,
Mom.
but
I freaked out.
it doesn't matter. I've taught you to do right, Jordan. A woman lost her life and you knew it.
Wow.
Always coming first is what you...
I'm gonna skip through this part only because, well, I'll tell you why. It's also on my little spectrum of things that I don't like to do. I don't like when somebody that cares about somebody else is getting the news in real time that they have like done something horrific. Obviously, sometimes I leave it in if it's really important, but like a mom finding out that her like son is involved in the murder of a mother of four, like the fucking shock from her is like probably just out of this world.
To the school, back in the conference room, Jordan makes an offer.
If I get permission from my parents, could you guys take me there and me show you everything that happened, like to Old Man's Cave, and me take
You need an attorney so that you can get a fucking plea deal, buddy. If you're gonna give away that information, he about to give it away for free. They're gonna say yeah, sure, and then they're gonna charge you to the full extent of the law.
Can I do that? I would much rather do that because I can clearly explain everything that happened in perfect detail, and I will tell you everything.
I think
that happened.
that's.
We can do that.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Before they leave the school, they want to
I'm sorry. They got it for free. This kid walked in here, thought he was about to lie. They got all the information for free. No deal. An attorney, when he was sitting here, an attorney would have come in and said, don't say anything. Let's get you some immunity in exchange for this vital testimony. Like, why are we giving a deposition for free? On one hand, this is good for us, the public. That's our team, because we need people like this to go away and take time. But I'm just saying that this is crazy.
Before they leave the school, they want to talk to Jaden, but investigators have one more question for Jordan.
What do you think would happen? You know there's trails throughout. People walk trails.
Yeah.
You know, Hocking Hills has 3.5 million visitors a year.
Yeah.
So what's the odds of you think somebody's underneath that edge right now? Not right this second, but back here. What's the odds?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
But
How high?
probably like 60-70% that someone's probably gonna be right there. Because there was a good bit of people there that day.
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah, it was.
You probably couldn't find a parking place.
No, it was packed.
So you know it was packed.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was gonna throw it off. Like I swear on everything, I had no idea he was gonna throw it off.
They collect a DNA swab from Jordan and make plans to bring him back to the park later that day. Next, they bring Jaden and his mother into the conference room, and Jaden's mom is already fired up.
I was in a good mood when I got here. I sat in here for 2 hours.
Yeah, we're sorry.
You know you were in there.
Are you kidding me? I've been sitting in there for 2 hours waiting on you guys.
Oh, we were busy doing something.
I know.
That's why, yeah. So
I gotta be
if
at work in 15
if I do
minutes.
Does
that-
she not know? Wait, hold on. Who's this?
Jaden's mom is already fired.
Okay. So this is Jaden. This is this is Jaden, and this is Jaden's mom. Right now, we'll see what happens, but I don't care if I'm wrong. I just tell you what I'm thinking along the way, right? I suspect this kid is actually the ringleader, and I suspect that he likes hurting people, and I think that it makes him feel better.
About Jordan.
Jordan? He's my friend. Which Jordan though? I know a lot of Jordans.
Jordan.
You know what Jordan we're talking about.
Buckley.
Buckle.
I mean, he's a great under me, and I hung out with him before. He rides scooters with me sometimes.
It quickly becomes clear Jaden has no intention of telling the detectives what happened that day.
Well, Jaden, we've been beating around the bush, and I'm just going to get straight to it. There was an incident at Hocking Hill State Park. I know that you was there on September 2nd. Am I right?
Yes, I was there.
Okay. Tell me about that day.
We pulled up, and we were about to go hike and go down and look around, and then some dude comes running past.
Some
And
dude.
he's like, somebody just got hit with something, and we think she's dead. So
No, Jaden. What happened before that?
we're like, what? And we turn around, and
we leave.
Over analysis moment. Over analysis moment. Listen, let me just say this. If you're new to my channel, I'm so sorry. I am a real-time hyper-analyzer. I think probably something happened to me when I was a child, so I had to constantly scan things in the moment to figure out if I was safe or not. So that's basically what you're seeing in my videos half the time. What we just saw, in my opinion, is, okay, parents know when their kids are lying, and especially the type of parents that know when their kids are lying but don't like to call them out because they don't want to deal with the aftermath. This is like a passive parent, but they know their kids, okay? So I believe that he just said something that was a lie, and he lied in such a way that his mom knows. I know that's how Jaden tells a lie. And she does this kind of body posture because it's a little frustrated. And then I believe that she looks around the room to see if the other detectives bought what he just said because she doesn't believe it. Oh, some of you guys saw that. Okay, amazing. Hello, my fellow human lie detectors. But I'll play it back for you guys that didn't see it or just want to see it again. Here we go.
Somebody just got hit with something, and we think she's dead. So we're like, what?
That.
And we turn around.
She didn't believe it because him saying what we were like, what? I don't believe that for a second. I don't think she believed it either, and she looked around to see if they believed it. It's my over-analytical opinion. Thank you.
Because we don't even want to go down there and see it or anything. And then once we're walking out, there's like ambulances pulling up and all this. And
Before we come in here, we already have all the answers. Might be one or two that we don't know. We've already talked to people.
Okay.
I know about your Instagram.
Ooh.
Got intel. A lot of things. A lot of serious accusations been brought against you. And this is the time to tell the truth, to help yourself. Because right now, it's really serious. Really, really serious.
As detectives begin to push Jaden, his mom decides she's had enough.
She's gonna try to save him.
Honest. And up front, because we know a lot more than what you think.
Oh,
All right?
And you need to talk to me, sir, in private.
What's this next?
Because he's underage. He's underage, and it sounds like you know exactly what happened. So maybe you should go tell me exactly what happened, and then I will talk to him. Because I don't like you saying that you knew what happened.
Yes, ma'am.
And
We do know.
okay, then you know who did it.
That right there, I'm actually not sure what that part in particular means, but you guys that are parents that are hyper perceptive, the way she just defended him tells you something about how she also parents him. But I'll be transparent. I don't know what I'm actually getting there, but I suspect that some of you guys do.
And what happened. So good, then we'll go in the other room and you can tell me if he participated in this.
This is not how this is going to work.
It's not?
No. Not at all. Your son did something that resulted in the death of a lady.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
I can prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Then somebody ought to be proving it to me before they're saying something like that to him, because that is very upsetting
What
to
we
me.
want to know.
Doesn't matter that
Was
it's
this
upsetting
next?
to you. Of course it's
There's
upsetting to
always
you.
two
I'm
sides.
Somebody
not
died.
liking this.
I don't like this from day one.
I don't like it either.
Neither does the family of the lady that.
Excuse me, I know that. I have felt very bad about that. That is sickening to me, and I have even said
Wow, her main mechanism when somebody says that something's hurtful or that they're hurt is for her to respond by saying, well, I'm hurt too. And if you continue to explain that you're hurt, she'll say, yeah, but what about me? Now we're both hurt. But mom, I'm really hurt. Okay, well, this is upsetting to me too. Hey, bitch, you're not getting anywhere doing that. Come on. You can't do that.
this is a horrible thing, that for you to sit here and say that he had something to do with this.
That's how she parents too.
Detectives push on, and this time Jaden chooses a different path.
A parent that tells their child, your pain isn't real, what about mine, does create a child that is going to say to other people, well, my pain wasn't real, but I'm going to make sure that your pain is very real. It is very possible that could totally create a physically sadistic child in some way. Like, I don't know, but I think it's possible.
Was this an accident?
And this time Jaden chooses a different path.
But I want to know, was this an accident? Or is this something that you meant to do? Because that's a big difference. If this is an accident, or you weren't trying to do this, is one thing.
I didn't do it. I was there.
Okay. So tell me what happened step by step.
Like basically what I was saying. When we walked up, by the stairs. I'm not gonna say names.
You have to say names.
You have to say names.
Jordan walks, like, we were walking, and then there was this log, and he kicks it, and it starts to slide.
Oh, so now it's Jordan.
Jordan.
So now it's Jordan that kicked the 75-pound log. Okay.
And then it slid, and then we left.
Did you touch the log?
Over here.
Because we've talked to Jordan, Miranda,
Yeah.
and they all said you're the one that did it.
I grabbed the log.
Okay, so you touched the log.
I touched it, but I did not kick it off or throw it off.
Then what happened to it? How did that smash the lady?
He got kicked off the edge.
Who kicked it?
Jordan.
Jordan kicked it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Because
sir.
we talked to Miranda.
I know this. I know this.
I know about your pack. You guys already had this rehearsed. It took him about 30 seconds to break down. Same thing with Miranda and they're
Oh,
pissed.
he's telling him that everyone already ratted you out.
I get this.
We know where they would stand it.
We gotta be completely honest with ourselves and others here. You touched it.
Yes.
When did
I
you touch it?
Now,
When?
well, now they can take him in.
Before it fell off.
So now Jaden points the finger at Jordan. Jaden tells investigators that Jordan flipped the log around a tree in front of the cliff.
Why did you flip it over?
I flipped it over
Why?
because we was going to take it off. Because we just wanted to be like, oh, this would be fun, right?
You showed off to the girls.
So I flipped it, then I was like, second thoughts. But there is something. And then we kicked it, and there, boom.
And what'd you do?
I left.
Do you know
Yeah.
what? You guys, I'm being very
Also, I don't know how this case ends. Well, one, the mom wants to defend her son here, but she hasn't once told him to stop talking and get an attorney. But I'm not sure how this ends, but so far, this interrogation is not airtight because a good criminal defense attorney will come in and tell the boys to say that they felt pressured to say things that were not true in the story, and then here's the real story. And none of them touched it. And both of the boys would be tried separately. And so they both could completely get off. But does this give us, I hope this tells us what happens in the end. It should, because this was 2019.
It sounds like you're trying to talk him into saying something that he's being honest
I'm
with
trying
you.
to talk him into telling me the truth.
But he just told you what
No,
happened.
that's not the truth. I did.
So you're trying to get him to say something that
I'm trying to get him to tell us the truth. Is what I'm trying to do.
But Jaden's mom is not done trying to shut down the interview.
you think I would let you arrest him? Like
It doesn't
Jordan
matter
Smith
what you
let
let
arrest
them
Jordan
do.
Without a lie detector test?
You don't have a choice in this. In the United States, there's a thing called probable cause.
You know what? I
There's
do
something
have a
called probable
choice.
cause.
So you're just gonna have to talk. I just have to get an attorney with the minimum wage, 2 jobs that I work. Because
Oh,
you know what? We do have choices.
that part does make me feel a bit bad for her. I think, girl, you can get a public defender.
When you get the lie detector
This
test
lady
set up for him,
distancing.
then you'll just have to contact me. As for now, Jaden, I will be leaving.
And that's
If
not
you're
correct.
French.
You can leave.
Can
Jaden's in
you?
a place under
Yeah,
arrest.
I was gonna say you can't leave because he said he touched the
He's
log.
16 years old.
So, it doesn't matter.
He's.
He did something that resulted in the death of Miss Schafer.
Where are you think you're gonna take him?
Juvenile detention.
No.
Yes, ma'am. That's how serious this is. There's evidence. There's DNA evidence. There's evidence of what happened. So, in the meantime, you guys both touched it.
Yeah,
Both
so you're
resulted
under
in
arrest.
the death of another. You're both going to go for a homicide. Unless there's anything you want to tell me.
I told you everything that happened. I told you who kicked it off. I told you who flipped it.
You just said where's the attorney? Where is the attorney? You just said the attorney word, and then he started talking again. Like,
Or are you going to stick with it?
The investigators leave the room, and when they return, they take Jaden's DNA. They leave the room once again, and when they come back, another officer joins them. What Jaden's mom says next shocks Hocking County Detective Dustin Robeson.
We have enough evidence from your statements and Jordan's statements. All right? You're going to be arrested for right now. You're going to be detained. We're going to take you down to JVC.
Yes, ma'am. The prosecutor and the judge already signed off. We have time. But you got to think about this. We have.
You know what that's doing to me? That's hitting me in the head with a log. You cannot do that.
Oh, I'm sick. I mentioned her mechanism before. Your pain isn't real, but mine is, right? Even just then, she displays that mechanism again of, you guys are hurting me. And then it's like she invokes the pain of the now deceased woman and applies it to herself. That's probably why you feel so gross about that. Nobody's pain is real except hers. And like I said, that creates a child that says, I'm going to make sure your pain is real. It's going to be physical.
Would you say
Because
something
you
like
can't
that?
take him to jail. There's bad people there.
Well, there's not good people in jail.
There's bad people there.
Why did you say
can't
hit me
take
in the log of the head?
because you're trying to take him away for something that you can't take.
Again, this is not me. This is the prosecutor's office. This is the actual prosecutor and the juvenile court judge. This is out of my hands. These are the elected officials doing this.
You're just gonna take him out of here with him right now through
Right now.
this school?
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
How does that make you feel? Wow! Her mechanisms are so juvenile, so dismissive, very dismissive, so, not useful. Not useful to anybody. They are like, her mechanisms are basically conversation stoppers. That's what they are. They're progress stoppers. They are just, they do nothing. Nothing.
Good at all since the beginning of this, September 2nd at 6:20 when I got that phone call and I seen that lady. It had not made me feel good at all. This doesn't make me feel good.
Do you know what? I have raised this boy for 17 years by myself, and this does not make me feel good. Why would you take him out of the school like this in front of these people?
There's no one.
There's a car right there waiting.
He's never been away from me.
Okay, this is not my decision.
He's never been away from me. You can't just take him down there.
Yes, ma'am, we can. So stand up for me, please.
No, you guys.
Friday,
All right. I'm not, like, see, I don't like that part.
The order court.
and I'll find out what time it is, and I'll let you know what time you be there.
Detectives take Jaden away.
This is going to rip my family apart. I'm going to lose my job.
I know some of you may not feel bad for her at all, but when I hear single mom, 2 jobs, I feel a little bad. But lady, legally, I don't think they can fire you because your son was arrested. I mean, maybe if they're getting bad press and people are calling your job, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's entirely legal. In fact, if you lose your job, get a settlement.
Hocking Hills State Park with Jordan, his mother, and stepfather. But when they get there, Jordan changes his story several times. Sometimes he says he was looking at Miranda Spencer and the other teenage girl who was with them and didn't see Jaden throw or kick the log. Other times he says he can't remember what.
What do you mean that you were looking at one of the girls in the group for so long you don't remember what you did? You telling me old boy was sitting there like they're doing shit over here and he's just sitting here like looking at Miranda? What happened? No, bro, you're fucking kidding me.
Investigators quickly begin to poke holes in his version of events.
So he took the police out to give them the version of events, the truth, quote unquote, but he gets out here and starts lying.
Hey there, I want to come down here with this. All right.
I want you to watch it. This is going to be you. I'm standing here.
How you said you were like this.
Right?
Yeah, and then I turned around and looked completely at them.
You looked at them.
Yeah, and I was talking to them. I was having a conversation
You know
with
what
Miranda.
peripheral vision is?
Yeah.
I can see everything he's doing right now.
Remember what you did.
Not only that, there's twigs and branches and everything right here that made noise that would have caught your attention.
I mean, if Chris is here and I kicked this, or was it one of these?
Did Jaden
turn around and grab it. You got your bad hand. That's a clear path.
No, I did not. I did not pick that log up. Like if I would have picked it up.
Get your story straight, because right now this is what we need to know.
I know. I'm trying to tell you. Like.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. If he threw it, it wouldn't have bounced. If we would have threw it like that, it wouldn't have bounced like that. Anyway. So if he would have kicked it, it would have bounced. Or if he would have pushed it, it would have bounced. But I don't know if he did any of that, is what I'm saying.
So can you hear that baby right now?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a baby crying.
I know.
You didn't hear anybody screaming?
No.
Nobody yelling?
Jaden and them were yelling at me to run with them, and then we ran.
Before this incident, 3,000 people here. I hear people down there right now. You didn't hear nobody down there?
Maybe 20 here.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was more just talking to all them.
Jordan tells them that he turned his head when he heard Jaden say he was going to throw the log over, and then he saw the log bounce over the edge.
Yeah, I stopped and I saw him run up there, and I wasn't thinking anything of it because like I didn't think anybody's gonna get hurt that afterwards anyway.
That gunshot sound was her head splitting away, and that was her skull crushing.
I know, it scared me. It sounded like a bomb, like a loud, like an AR or a bomb exploded.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when I saw him right there, he turned around and said, "Jordan, come on," and then he ran.
As they're trying to work through the details, Jordan has a question of his own.
But what did he tell you happened?
He said you did it.
He said I did it?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm dead serious. Like I told person your mom.
Alright.
I believe you. I mean,
like
I think you're being honest.
I want to take.
That's why I want to make sure that this was not here.
Yeah, I never touched a log over here.
I'm not saying you, but did Jaden ever grab anything from there?
Not that I recall.
Jordan insists he only moved the log a little with his foot because his hand was injured, and it was Jaden who sent the log over the edge. But the investigators' suspicions are raised again when Jordan walks them through what they did after the log went over the edge.
What?
Jordan says they walked past EMS as they arrived to help Victoria Schafer, then stopped to take a selfie. It seems they didn't just run out of the park and back to their car.
Miranda was mad at us the whole time.
The selfie after a crime is usually a trophy. When Jordan, the first kid, sat down to talk to the police, I felt like he was somebody that likes when people like him. He likes to be liked by everyone. You can kind of feel when people are like that. You know, he was kind of lighthearted. He was ready to talk, make some jokes, got panicked when he felt the heat in the room because he wants everyone to like him. This type of person can be attracted to this kind of dark and brooding, like sadistic humor type of person, because the person that wants everyone to like them, well, the person that doesn't like anybody, that's like kind of evil, that's like their ultimate kryptonite. Oh, if I can get this person to like me, then I am special. If I can get close to this person, then I am the exception. And I feel safe and I feel good when I am the exception, when I'm like chosen or whatever. So I think these two come together. The other kid is like the dark, brooding personality, and then this other kid just wants him to like him, so he'll do anything that this guy wants, even if it's evil as fuck. And then they do it together, and they're bestie-asties forever. It's like trying to appease. Yeah, he's just trying to appease him.
Miranda was mad at us the whole time.
For what?
For
From
us.
this?
Yeah, for this, because she knew that someone got hurt.
How did she know?
Because that guy told us, and that's why she got mad. And
So she was fine until that happened.
yeah, and then like right up around here, she wouldn't even talk to us. She kept telling us just leave her alone. And then once we got into her car, she said, "Guys, we need to talk about this." And then we talked about it. And she dropped me and Jaden off in town. Told us to get out because she didn't want to deal with it.
Where did she drop you off at?
Right in front of Jaden's house. And we went over there. He went. We ate cookies, drank some tea, and then we went and rode our scooters around town for a little bit, and then I went home.
They ate cookies and rode
I was about to
scooters.
say something about that.
In October
Yo,
2019,
what is up with people trying to infantilize themselves after they commit a murder? Like, no, we're so innocent.
16-year-olds Jaden Churchhouse and Jordan Buckley are charged with reckless homicide. At a probable cause hearing, their friend Miranda testifies that Jordan is the one who moved the log from the pile 40 feet away from the ledge, and that Jaden is the one who kicked the log over. She says that Jordan told Jaden there was no one below, even though Miranda herself knew there must be and told Jaden not to do it. The judge sends the boys to adult court and charges them with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and felonious assault. In September 2020, both boys, now 17 years old, plead guilty to involuntary manslaughter. The judge sends them back to juvenile court for sentencing, and in October 2020, they're sentenced to 3 years in juvenile detention. Miranda Spencer, one of the other teens present the day Victoria Schafer was killed, pleaded guilty to obstructing official business and was handed down a suspended 90-day jail sentence. A senseless act forever changed countless lives and left 4 children without a mother, all for a fleeting thrill.
The kid that I said was the ringleader, I think they should have looked into him and his personality type a little bit more, because especially if they had his social media post, I'm sure you could tell that that kid needed more time and some rehabilitation, because 3 years, you're basically teaching them that they can do something horrible and go out with a little slap on the wrist. 3 years in juvie for homicide or involuntary manslaughter? That's nothing.